I go to London. My name is John. I am a young man from France. I want to study and live in a new city. I have a big dream. Today I go to London. I feel very happy and a little nervous. This is my first journey to a new world. I start my day early. I wake up in my small room in Paris. I check my ticket and my passport. I pack my bag with clothes, books, and my favourite picture. I also pack a map of London. I want to learn new words in English. I say to myself, I can do this. I feel strong and ready. I go to the train station. The station is busy. I buy my ticket to London. I look at the map one more time. I find my seat in the train. I sit and look out the window. I see hills and green fields. I think of the city ahead. I imagine a city full of lights and colour. I feel happy inside as I ride the long train. During the journey, I meet a kind woman. She sits next to me and smiles. She says, "Hello." I reply, "Hello." We talk about the weather and the food. I learn a few new English words from her. I thank her for her kindness. I feel excited to meet friendly people on my journey. After many hours, I arrive at a big train station in London. I stand on the platform and see many people. There are tall buildings, red buses, and a big clock on a tower. In the distance, I see Big Ben. My heart beats fast as I take my first step in London. I am in a new place, a new world filled with hope and opportunity. I leave the station and start to walk. The streets are busy and full of life. I see many cars, big red buses, and bicycles. I see men and women walking, some with smiles, and some in a hurry. The air smells of fresh food from a nearby restaurant. I feel excited and curious about everything around me. I walk near a famous place called Trafalgar Square. There are many statues and a large fountain. I sit on a bench and watch the busy people. I see children playing and old men feeding the birds. I feel calm and happy at this peaceful spot. I take a deep breath and enjoy my time in the square. I go to a small shop to buy a snack. I choose a sandwich and a bottle of water. I stand in line and wait to order. When it is my turn, I smile and say, "I want a sandwich, please." I feel a little nervous because my English is not yet perfect. The person behind the counter helps me and says, "Here you are. Enjoy your meal." I feel proud that I can speak another language. Later, I visit a large park called Hyde Park. I see tall trees, green grass, and many people running or walking slowly. I sit on the grass under a big oak tree. I open my book and read a short story in English. I want to learn many words and become better at my new language. I listen to the sound of birds and the whisper of the wind. This moment is calm and peaceful. In the park, I meet a kind friend named Peter. Peter is from England. He has a friendly face and a warm smile. He says, "Welcome to London, John. I can help you." Peter tells me about the city. He explains where I can study, where I can eat, and where I can rest. We walk together and talk. I learn many new English words from him, and I feel encouraged. The next day, I start a new life in London. I move into a small but cosy apartment. The room is simple, and I make it my own. I put my bed near the window. I arrange my books on a small shelf. I open the window and look down at the busy street. I feel the energy of the city sweep through me. I know that London will help me grow. I go to my new school. The school is big and has many students. I feel excited, but also a little nervous. When I enter, I see students talking in clear English. I listen carefully and try to speak when I can. I meet new friends from many countries. We smile at each other and share our dreams. I feel happy to learn and to be part of this new family. Every day I practice my English. I speak with my teachers, with my new friends, and with kind people in the market. At first, I make small mistakes. I sometimes do not use the right word or the right sound, but I keep trying. I remember Peter's words. It is okay to make mistakes. Every mistake is a way to learn. I practice every morning and every evening, and little by little, I become more confident. I take the bus to see many famous landmarks in London. I pass by the Tower Bridge, which is high and strong. I see the Queen's Guard in their red uniforms. I notice the modern buildings alongside the old ones. London shows me a mix of history and new life. I take many photos. Later, I look at these pictures and remember the sound of busy London streets. One afternoon, I visit a famous museum. The museum is large and full of art and history. I see beautiful paintings and old objects. I read the labels on the walls and learn new English words. I try to speak with a friendly guide who explains each display. The guide uses simple words so that I can understand. I ask questions and listen with care. I feel proud when I understand the answers, and I know that every visit makes my English better. I spend many weeks in London. Some days are hard, and I face small challenges. Sometimes I get lost in the big city. I walk in the wrong direction and feel confused. At these times, I stop and ask a kind local for help. The person gives me clear directions. I follow the map carefully and soon find my way. I learn to trust both the map and my own courage. Some days, I feel tired from all the travelling and studying. I take a quiet day for myself. I go to a small cafe. I order a cup of tea and sit quietly. I watch the world go by outside the window. The soft music in the cafe makes me feel relaxed. I write in my diary about my experiences. I write about my small successes and the lessons I learn every day. One day I meet a young woman named Anna. Anna is from another European country. She is also new in London. We speak in simple English and laugh at our mistakes. Anna shows me her favourite place, a small, quiet library near the river. In the library, we sit together and read. We share our dreams of studying and exploring. I feel happy to have a friend who understands my journey. I also join a small English class in a local centre. The teacher speaks slowly and kindly. All the students are beginners like me. We practice reading, writing, and speaking together. We sing simple songs and recite short poems. I enjoy our group activities. Each day in class is a new chance to learn, and I feel that my English improves very slowly but surely. My studies in London are very important to me. I work hard on my homework and listen carefully in class. I read short stories and simple newspapers. I watch easy English shows on television. Every lesson helps me get closer to my dream of speaking English fluently. Little by little, I feel more confident and happy about my future. In the evenings, I take long walks along the River Thames. The river flows slowly, and I watch the water sparkle under city lights. I see the beautiful reflections of the buildings. I walk alone sometimes, and sometimes with a friend I have made at school. As I stroll, I think of all I have learned. The calm night and gentle river bring peace to my heart. On a rainy day, I explore London in a different way. I wear my blue coat and take my umbrella. The rain is soft, and the wet streets shine with light. I see reflections of red buses and shiny shop windows. I walk slowly and feel calm in the quiet of the rainy day. The gentle rain makes me remember my first train journey and the excitement I felt when I saw Big Ben. Even in the rain, London is kind. At school, I meet many students from different countries. I see new faces from Spain, Italy, and America. We work in pairs during class. One day, I worked with a girl from Spain. We help each other with our homework. I write short sentences, and she helps me with corrections. We laugh together and feel happy. My school is a place of learning and friendship. On weekends, I like to explore the small streets of London. I ride a bicycle with my friend Peter. We travel to small markets and quiet gardens. I see many colourful flowers and clear little ponds. I listen to the sound of birds and the soft wind in the trees. I take photos of the pretty views. I share these photos with my family back in France. They send me kind messages and warm wishes. I feel proud to show them my new life. In the city, there are many places to learn and practice new words. Every morning, I visit a small cafe. I order a cup of coffee and a pastry. I practice my English by saying, "Good morning, how are you?" The barista smiles and replies, "I am good, thank you." These brief conversations help me a lot. I listen carefully and learn every new word that I hear. One bright day, I visit a famous library in central London. The library is old and full of books. I walk slowly between tall shelves and find a book with simple English sentences. I sit in a quiet corner and read the story of a brave person. I feel inspired as I read about challenges and hope. I learn that every person has a story and that every story is special. This quiet time fills me with a gentle joy. I also join a language club at the city centre. In the language club, people from many countries meet. They share their dreams and stories. We play fun games and practice speaking English together. My new friends tell me, "You are getting better every day." Their words make me feel brave. In this friendly club, I learn that mistakes are normal and that every effort makes my English stronger. As the days pass, I write letters and postcards to my family in France. I tell them about my adventures in London using simple words. I write about the busy streets, the kind people, and the small cafes where I practice my speech. My family reads my letters and is proud of my hard work. I feel warm when I think of them and know that I am not alone. I remember my first challenge in London. When I first arrived, I did not know many English words. I felt lost and a little scared in a large, busy city. But I learned to ask for help. I looked at maps and listened closely to kind strangers. I learned that it is okay to make mistakes and that every mistake can teach me something new. I grow stronger each day because I ask questions and learn from my errors. London teaches me many lessons. I see art on every corner. I visit small galleries where friendly artists show me their paintings. They tell me simple stories about each work. I learn that art can speak to the heart. The artists say that every colour has a meaning and every brushstroke tells a feeling. I feel inspired to paint my own dreams with words and pictures someday. I try new foods in London too. I eat fish and chips, a famous British dish. I try many different tastes and learn the names of new foods. I write the names in my notebook and practice saying them. I laugh when I say fish and chips in my new language. Sometimes I even talk with the chef in the restaurant. Even if my words are slow, I feel happy to try. Every new word helps me build my confidence. Every night I sit by my small window and look at the city lights. I write in my diary about the day. I note the kind smiles of new friends, the gentle help from strangers, and the many lessons I learned. I think about the little moments that make London a very special place. I feel proud that I am learning and growing in a big city full of hope. My journey in London is a long, exciting adventure. I came from France with a big dream. I went to London with hopes and a brave heart. I met kind people and learned new things every day. I studied hard at school and practiced English in cafes, parks, and libraries. I faced small challenges and learned to overcome them step by step. Now, I look back at my first days in London. I see the boy who was afraid to speak a new language. I see the young man who learned to ask for help and work hard every day. I see a friend, a student, and an explorer. I know that my journey has many more pages to fill. I will continue to learn, to grow, and to enjoy every moment in this beautiful city. I go to London every day with joy in my heart and a brave spirit. I learn, I explore, and I share my simple story with hope. Every lesson brings me closer to my dream, and every small challenge makes me stronger. With every step on the busy streets, I feel more confident in my English and in my future. My life in London is a journey of small steps and big dreams. I go to London to study, to live, and to find my true self. I feel happy and grateful to be here. Every day, I take a new step in my adventure. Every day, I learn something new. With every word I speak, I make my dream come true. I go to London with hope, love, and determination. I will always remember the day I left France. I remember the happy moments, the kind smiles, and even the days when I made small mistakes. All these moments help me learn and grow. I celebrate every small victory. My journey in London fills my heart with hope and teaches me that even a simple step can lead to a brighter future.